What's going on with Shibarium and Shiba Inus these days? Amazingly, more and more people are getting Shiba Inus. It's not possible to miss this movie if you are interested in Shiba Inus or have SHIB tokens. So, what's the latest news about Shiba Inu coins? How will this cause their value to change? Today in the video, I'll answer these questions and tell you about all the new information about Shiba Inus that will make them more valuable. Because I did a lot of study for this video, please watch it all the way through so you don't miss anything. Also, before we go any further, this station gives away 1 million Shiba tokens every day. To enter, all you have to do is give this movie a like and the hashtag Shiba Inu in a comment. Have fun. Let's look at the map and see what the price of Shiba is doing on November 30th before we get to our subject, shall we? Shiba Inu costs about 823 units right now. There were $309 million worth of trades in SHIB in the last 24 hours, which is a 1.3% drop in price. The token is also the 20th most expensive cryptocurrency right now, with a market cap of over $4.8 billion. Remember that these prices may have changed by the time you watch this movie. The information here is not financial advice. Also, click on the link in the description to check out our brand new Telegram account. There is a micro market cap gem that will go through the roof in value. Join the free group to learn more about the project. Let's watch today's movie. SHIB burn goes up by 900%. What does that mean for the token? Sources on the Shiba Inu website say that almost 83 million Shiba Inu coins have been burned in the last 24 hours. The amount shows a 913.89% rise during the time period. When you burn SHIB tokens, you take them out of circulation and send them to dead wallets. The main goal of this method is to make the cryptocurrency scarce while raising the value of the tokens that are still available. SHIB falls, but buyers are still optimistic. As a result, the price should move in the same way when the burn rate goes up. This doesn't always happen, though, because the burn process is more interested in long-term effects than short-term ones. This time, the price of SHIB went down by 2.20%, even though the burn rate went up at the same time. The drop in price might have something to do with the general market drop, which has put both altcoins and meme coins in the red zone. Traders are hoping that SHIB will recover, even though its value has gone down. The weighted funding rate that CoinGlass gave us showed this. The funding rate is a way for sellers to measure how they feel about the market. If the funding rate is positive, it means that open futures contracts are betting that the price of the coin will go up. On the other hand, a negative investment rate means that most people in the market are negative. The funding rate for SHIB was 0.169% at press time, which shows that traders are still confident in their strong views even though the price has gone down. There is still no way out for a rise. Based on the numbers, SHIB's price might not go above $810 anytime soon. This is because there hasn't been much exchange of cryptocurrency. Also, build-up hasn't been as strong as bulls would like. It is this idea's proof that the money flow index shows. In the early hours of November 30, the MFI hit 61.44. At the time of writing, it had dropped to 51.32. When MFI prices are high, it means that there is more pressure to buy. But since the number on the indicator went down, it means that the buying momentum has slowed down. If the MFI number doesn't go back up, SHIB will likely drop below 800 units. The moving average convergence divergence showed that SHIB's price could either go down from where it is now or stay the same. We'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button if you were still watching. It doesn't cost anything and helps the station a lot. But don't stop watching to find out what's new with Shiba Inu and what the coin's future might hold. As Shibarium moves into a key phase, SHIB and Bone get better. People who own Shiba Inus are happy about the ecosystem's recovery. Shibarium's gas fee token Bone had been trading in a parallel channel going down for a month. Then, the coin started a 4.10% daily rebound rise from the 59 cents yearly low. In the meantime, SHIB has been on a 3.78% run over the last 24 hours and has been trading above the confluent barrier at 800 units for a week. SHIB is still looking for a strong base to erase a zero from its market value. This week, SHIB has been trading in a phase of consolidation. On Saturday, It hit a weekly high of 851 units, but it later had to deal with a heavy response. At the time of this writing, 822 units of Shiba Inu were trading hands. A turning point for Shibarium, the self-sufficient layer of Shiba Inu, called 2BX Shibarium, has already seen more than 4.25 million transactions since its big start in August. But the excitement about the layer also died down after a few months of daily trades going down. Several SHIB army members also pointed out the problem of trade activity that was stopping on Shiba Inu's layer. This was mostly because Shiba Inu said that daily burning procedures had dropped dramatically. One important reason for the drop in daily transactions could be that builders aren't working as hard on the network. Still, the Shibarium layer recently saw a big jump in deals, reaching 35,000 per day. For the first time in several months, developer activity went through the roof. The peak only lasted 2 days, though, before going back to the normal 15,000 deals per day rate. It's now time for the video's main story. Will the value of the Shiba Inu token reach a new all-time high? Getting through a time of correction, a famous cryptocurrency called Shiba Inu is going through a very important stage in its life right now. The asset is stuck in a corrective pattern and is moving up and down in response to a long-term descending resistance trend line and a short-term descending parallel channel. Technical signs and how the market feels looking at the weekly time frame. SHIB has been going down since January, regularly meeting resistance at the descending trend line. These rejections, which were especially clear in November, have caused a lot of selling pressure, as shown by the long upper wicks that have formed. More recently, the SHIB price ran into another rejection on November 27, which caused it to keep going down. At the same time, SHIB has been following an ascending support trend line since June, making a symmetrical triangle with the declining resistance line. What the Relative Strength Index does, traders use the Relative Strength Index as a key momentum indicator to figure out market conditions, like whether the price is overbought or oversold, and make investment choices. For SHIB, the daily RSI stays around 50, which shows that the market isn't sure what to do and can't establish a clear trend direction. SHIB's possible breakout situation on a shorter 6-hour time frame. SHIB can be seen in a descending parallel channel, which usually includes moves that are meant to fix things. This pattern points to a possible rise. On November 22, SHIB bounced at the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement support level, which was in line with the channel's support trend line. This was a key event in the pattern. However, SHIB has not yet been able to break out of this route. Predictions and the effects of token burn. Some traders, like Charty Monkey Bitcoin, think that the price of SHIB could go up in the short term, but only if it breaks through the current support trend line. Also, 36 million SHIB tokens have been burned in the last 24 hours and 320 million in the last week, which could change how the price of the asset changes. The Shiba Inu burn rate should go up soon, but I don't think the SHIB team is working that hard to make a lot of people get burned. They need the community to help them make more projects with Shibarium, but we haven't seen a lot of people start using it yet. A lot of our users tell